despite the provision of Section 69 of the Nigerian Constitution, which grants constituents the power to initiate a recall of their elected representative, the recent attempt to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan of Kogi Central Senatorial District failed, revealing critical shortcomings in the regulatory framework governing the recall process in Nigeria, with reports surrounding her recall process showing loss of procedural integrity. Trust TV's Nuel Samson speaks to representatives of civil society organizations on the ways the integrity that surrounds the recall process can be maintained. The reports.
In a petition dated March 21st, 2025, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's Kogi Central constituents said they have lost confidence in her ability to represent them, claiming that about 250,000 voters signed a petition for the senator's recall. However, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, rejected the recall petition, stating that it did not meet the constitutional requirements outlined in Section 69A of the 1999 Constitution. As a result of the above, Nigerians are now asking whether or not INEC should outrightly reject incomplete recall petitions or guide petitioners on remedying these shortcomings.
So, if the petitioners did not do the right thing, INEC should just not entertain that. However, it is imperative that our electoral body and political parties, they should be able to educate members of the public about the whole electoral processes.
So I feel like, number one, they should reject. If it's not incomplete, that means the process was not as transparent as it should be, right? So we should not, accept what is not completed. It shows that there's a fault in that process. And then while they are rejecting, they should then put the guideline, just stating this is why we are not accepting this. This is how it should be done.
So it is very clear that the intention of the people were not to recall their senator. They all went for an empowerment program. And so for the fact that signatures were deceitfully gained for a recall process, INEC should reject it.
He also spoke on the implications of the recall process and its impact on Nigeria's democratic governance, as well as what can be done to maintain the integrity of the process.
So the only way we can, maintain the recall process is, it is also the same way that we need to do to ensure that the electoral process in totality has integrity, has credibility, in the whole process. If the recall process is followed with due process, and elected official knows that if they did not do what they are supposed to do, they can be recalled. It can enhance the credibility of representation. It will also increase the quality of representation.
Like I said earlier, the recall process has become a rampant thing that is being used as an instrument for political vendetta. And I think the essence of a recall process in the Constitution is to see areas where there is a legislator is declining in his or her capacity to deliver in her parliamentary or legislative activities. But where a recall process is built around issues of vendetta, political witch hunting, I think there is a need also for INEC to help in building capacity around the issues around the recall process.
Recall in an election is important because it serves as a democratic mechanism that allows voters to hold elected officials accountable between regular election cycles. It also empowers citizens to remove public officials from office if they believe the official is not fulfilling his duties, has engaged in misconduct, or no longer represents the public's interests. Nuel, Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.